Testing 1 2, test 1 2. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this early edition of the Bird's Eye View as we get ready for some volleyball action here tonight at Cardinal Gym. Just looked up at my screen and noticed my camera kind of went out of focus for a little bit, so I might have to keep an eye on that, make sure that we're not connected incorrectly here tonight. So hopefully it'll stay focused enough to get you the picture that you need. If not, I'll be probably switching cameras here pretty soon, and we may lose some of that game time here. Junior varsity action here to start the night with TMP, and we'll have that action here for you tonight. It'll be junior varsity against TMP and then the varsity against TMP a little bit later. I believe both of these rounds are going to be best of 5, which we normally don't see. So we will hopefully get everything situated here in just a second. And like I said, if I continue to have some camera issues, I may have to go offline just a little bit and see if I can get that fixed. So we will get ready to go here again tonight here. Plainville Cardinals taking on TMP Monarchs in JV action to start off the afternoon. All right, waiting for everything to get situated at the scorers table. On the floor right now for the Cardinals, it looks like number 4, Nelson, number 15, Staub, number 14, Atchison. Bethel's waiting on the side to come in. Number 13, Finnessy, and number 17, Jackson. Looks like a couple of the varsity players are going to be handling the line judging duties for this one. All right, the officials are getting everything squared away here. Yeah, I thought they were ready to go here. Looks like they're still looking at some things on the books, so we'll patiently await here. While we're waiting, we'll talk about here. We'll have volleyball here again on Thursday night. Ellenwood and Victoria coming to town to take on the Cardinals. And football action here Friday night as well, as the Cardinals will be taking on Sacred Heart from Salina for their first home action this year. Lair on the floor for the Cardinals now as well. So both teams huddling up here. I'm not sure what the delay is, so we'll just sit back and wait here for a second, and said we'll get rolling here as soon as we can. Best of 5 between these two teams. I don't have any records for any of the JV teams. We'll have that for you for the varsity action here later tonight. As soon as this one is over, I'm sure they'll take a 20-minute break or so in between, and then they'll get the varsity action fired up as well. So we're going to take a short break here. Looks like they're still looking over some things on the books. We'll be right back here on the Bird's Eye View. Don't go anywhere. We've got volleyball action here. Plainville against TMP tonight from Cardinal Gym. think we are ready to go here. Looks like it'll be TMP to serve first. And here we go. JV action, volleyball coming to you. Bethel gets it up over to Nelson. Nice shot by Lair. Monarchs able to bring it back to the net. Up high to knock it back down is number 14, Kinley Atchison. And Plainville gets first point here in this JV game. Kinley back to serve for Plainville. Good serve, drops it over the net. TMP gets it up, and they're going to have to just play it over, so the Cardinals will have a chance here. Bethel, they get it cross court to Nelson. She gets it over. Now TMP will have a shot on the far side, and they get it across. No problem there. Atchison gets it up. Bethel over to Nelson. Ooh, nice spin on that swing as she gets it cross court. Fight at the net, and Cardinals win. Lair up high to battle at the net, and the Cardinals come away 2-0 here early in set number 1. Atchison with another serve, and it's in for an ace. Nice serve in the back right-hand corner. Cardinals up 3-0 here early. Lines up a little bit right of center. She gets ready for another serve. This one, she's going to go dead center. That one's a little close to the net, and that one's going to be another quick point for the Cardinals. They took the serve away from TMP, and ever since then, Atchison's been serving them home. So 4-0 Plainville here early in set number 1. Good deep serve back in that corner again. Battle at the net. Good job by Lair and Staub. This one's going to get out of the court there. Good hustle there by Finnessy to try to go get it. But TMP is on the board now, 4-1. And back to serve looks like Katie Herman, number 3. Herman brings the ball cross court. Bethel pops it up. Atchison gets it to Nelson. Nelson and Lair going for that one at the same time. Could not get there. 4-2 now. Plainville with a 2-point lead. Another good serve by Herman. Bethel gets it up in the air to Atchison. Now to Lair. She's got some hops. So that one's a little bit too long. It's going to be 4-3. TMP now back within 1 here in set number 1. Herman still serving for the Monarchs. This one, she comes straight at us, but it's going to be a little bit low and into the net, so the Cardinals will regain the serve, go up 5-3. Number 15, Hayden Staub, back to serve for Plainville. Good serve, gets it across into the middle. Monarchs playing it up. They're going to get it across here. Staub gets it to Atchison, cross court to Bethel. Bethel with a nice deep hit there. And Monarchs playing it up there at the net. Bethel gets it up again. This one, Atchison. Now Nelson off the fingertips. Going to be a violation on the Monarchs. Point to the Cardinals. They rebuild that lead to 3. 6-3 now. Plainville up. Staub still serving for the Cardinals. Lines up just a little bit right of center. This one drops it in about the middle again. Monarchs playing it up over on that left side. Staub gets it up to Atchison, going clean cross court over to Finnessy. She tips it over, and it's good. Cardinals back up by 4, 7-3. Oh, wait, I missed that one. 6-4. That is my fault. They're going to call a violation there at the net. So TMP will get that serve back. And they bring it across there. Gerber, I think, doing the serving there. Good hit there by Lair. Good kill shot, gets the point back to the Cardinals. So 7-4, now we're at 7. I was just jumping the gun there. Bethel back to serve for Plainville. Jump serve, knocks it home. Monarchs return, and the Cardinals will have a play at it. Staub to Atchison, cross court to Finnessy. Good hit, blocked at the net, but TMP saves it and could not get it there close to the net. Cardinals battle back to a lead of 4, 8-4 here. And Bethel back at the serve for Plainville. Good serve, just a little bit low. That would have been very hard for TMP to return. And the serve goes over to the Monarchs. Looks like it's number 25, Ashlyn Lang, going back to serve for TMP. Good top spin on that one. Good dig over there by Nelson. And TMP takes that point. They get back within 2 here, 8-6. Good drop in there again. Oh, good save there. I got to see who that is over there. Looks like that was Finnessy making that dive. Cardinals couldn't quite save it, but great hustle there by the team. And TMP has battled their way back to within 1. Lang serving still for the Monarchs. This one's coming right at you. Staub gets it back into play. Cardinals are going to have to just play it over, and they're not going to be able to get it done. So TMP has tied it up 8-8. That's the first tie we've had here in this matchup. And that one, cross-court serve, goes out. So Plainville real quickly regains the lead, 9-8. And it looks like Chloe Nelson will be back to serve, number 4 for Plainville. Good serve, deep serve to the back line. Monarchs playing it up at the net. Ooh, great kill shot there. That was number 4 for the Monarchs, Emma Wassinger. And we have it all tied up again at 9 apiece. Back to serve is Montgomery for TMP. Good serve, Bethel no problem. Quick hit across. Cardinals trying a quick hit there, couldn't quite get it. And now TMP has their first lead, I think, of the whole set so far, 10-9. That one's going to go into the net, so now we're 10-10. Third tie of this first set. And back to serve number 13, June Finnessy for Plainville. That's going to be a good one. Monarchs playing it back in, doing a great job getting it back in. Finnessy has it to Nelson. Nelson to Atchison. Good left-handed swing, and she gets it. 11-10 now. Plainville back up by 1. Finnessy still serving for the Cards. Good serve. That one's not going to be returnable. That one dropped fast. 12-10 now. Plainville up by 2. Good serve, dropped it in. Monarchs playing it up on the far side. They're going to get it over, and Cardinals unable to make the return. That's going to make it 12-11. Plainville still with the lead, but they lose serve, and the Monarchs will have it. And it looks like number 26, Alexia Seib, coming in for the Monarchs to serve. Good one, brings it straight down. Bethel gets it. Cardinals having trouble. Can they get it across? And just short. We're going to have another tie here, 12-12. That is tie number 4. Side with another one. And we are, I think, waiting for some fans to get situated. Now we're ready to go. Kind of a backspin on that serve. Quick play at the net. And TMP wins the battle there. Number 16, and see who the other number was there at the net. I can't see, it's getting blocked by the net, but good play there. And TMP back up by 1. Drops the serve over. Staub gets it up to Nelson. Back to Staub. Swing. Good reaction there. And good reaction by both teams. Cardinals playing it back in. Big swing there by number 17, Chloe Jackson. Knocks it home by the Cardinals. Gets it all tied up again. 13 apiece. Boy, she hammered that one. Jackson back to serve. Side serve. TMP plays it back in. They're just going to have to play that across. Plainville has a chance here to make a play on it. Nelson going cross court to Lair, tips it across. Battle at the net. Staub has it. Nelson back to Staub, tips it over, and it's good. The Cardinals back on top on this back and forth action. And Jackson still holding serve for Plainville. Good serve, no spin at all on that one. Just kind of drops. Lair goes up, sees an open spot, knocks it home. 15-13, Plainville with a small lead. Jackson's going to line up almost dead center on the serving line. See where she puts this one. She's going back left corner. Little side spin action. TMP battle at the net, and we're going to have a violation on Plainville. That's going to be a point to TMP, so they're back within one. 15-14, just crazy how quickly these scores can change on these sets and matches. All right, I think that's Seiler serving for TMP. Trying to get Lair set up and a little too close to the net. So we got the sixth tie of this first set. Sixth tie of the first set here between these two teams. Deep serve. No problem for Atchison. Now Nelson gets it up. Bethel's going to have to play it across. High hit across. TMP playing it up on the far side again. They like to go that way with it. Their hit too strong. And Plainville back up by one. Serving for Plainville now will be Atchison. Good deep serve there. Off the arms, but that's allowed a little bit more this year. Bethel, good dig there. Nice hit across by Atchison. Now TMP is going to have to play it across. They actually get a pretty good hit on it. Finnessy, they're going to get it back into play. Lair trying to get it tipped over. Just cannot quite do it. And we are tied up again. Number seventh tie here at 16 apiece. Back to serve for TMP. Katie Herman, number 3. Deep serve. Finnessy gets it up to Bethel and across to Nelson. Kind of a zigzag action there. Now TMP thought they weren't going to get it across, but they do. Finnessy to Atchison trying to set Staub up. She gets it over. TMP playing it up again. They like that left side, their left side. Lair gets it across for the Cardinals. And TMP left-handed swing there. Atchison has it to Lair. Lair over to Staub. Back across. We got a good volley going here between these two. Good battle at the net there. Lair brings it back up. Cardinals unable to get that one over. TMP back up on top by one. Speaking of one, looks like number 1, Emma Gable, coming in for Plainville. She'll play on the front row. And serve across. Bethel gets it to Atchison, over to Gable. Good swing. Good fight, good battle there by Lair. She's not wasting any time there. She goes up and knocks it home. Gets us back to another tie here. 17-17. And Gable with the serve. Good side spin there. Ace for Gable and the Cardinals. Cardinals back up by one. 18-17. First one to 25. Win by 2. We'll take this first set. Again, we're going best of 5 here this evening. Good serve again. She might get another ace out of it, but TMP recovers and they get it across. Gable punches it up at the net. Atchison saves it, and Bethel gets it across. And now they're saying point to Plainville. So 19-17, Plainville with the 2-point lead here. We're going to have to wait while they retrieve that volleyball. Gable still serving. Good one, side spin. Monarchs playing it up dead center this time. They do get it across. Gable punches it up. Atchison cross court to Finnessy. Finnessy with a good swing. I think that's going to work. Cardinals first one to 20. That's a good sign. They're up by 3. And we got a timeout on the court. Timeout taken by TMP. Plainville 20, TMP 17, set number 1. We'll be right back after this short break.
I'm Natalie, a cheerleader at Plainville High School. I enjoy cheering for the Cards, and I also enjoy seeing the stands full of fans. But if you are not able to make it, you can view home games on the Bird's Eye View on YouTube.
All right, Plainville up by 3. TMP taking a quick timeout here to try to stop the momentum. Huge advantage to take set number 1 when you're playing best of 5, just mentally and physically. Gable still at the serve for the Cardinals. Looks like we're ready for her to let one fly, and she does. Deep back corner. Monarchs playing it up in the center. They're just going to have to play it across, and they mishit it. It's going to be 21-17. Plainville back up by, I think their biggest margin has been 4. They're back up by 4 here. 21-17. That's going to be an ace for Gable, and she has things rolling here for Plainville. 22-17. Plainville right now in control. 3 points away here from taking this first set. Deep serve. And again, TMP having trouble. And they just cannot handle what Emma Gable's serving up right now. She is just really putting some heat on that serve and some good spin. This one's going about the same location. This time they do get it back into play. And the Cardinals will have a chance here. Atchison setting up Nelson to Lair. Lair's going to have to play it across. Now TMP will have a play on the ball. Quick battle there by Fennessy. Ooh, that was a good swing. I got to see whose number that is. I think that's 16, Balthazar. That was a good swat there on the ball. Was number 16, Lydia Balthazar. So TMP not done yet, 23-18, but Cardinals only 2 points away here from taking set number 1. Hayden Staub back into the match here for Plainville. Balthazar back to do the serving. Good serve. Bethel gets it up to Atchison. Cross court here to Fennessy. Good swing. And it's out. Oh, that looks so good from this angle. 23-19. And another serve from the Monarchs. This one's coming straight at us. Fennessy gets it up in the air. Atchison back set to Lair. Good hustle there to get that one even back across and in play. TMP now putting a little heat on the swings as they trying to get back into this one, and they are at 20 themselves. They have battled back to make it 23-20. Plainville still that 2 points away here. They need to get this serve back, try to finish this one off. Good serve. Bethel has it. Atchison, see where she sets up. Lair. Lair goes up high with a big swing. There's going to be a battle. Lair goes up again. They're going to say a violation on the net there. So TMP has battled their way back. They're within 2. But Plainville just needs to see if they can get them here. Good swing. Bethel pops it up to Atchison, going across court to Fennessy. Fennessy, that is what the Plainville Cardinals needed right there. Nice swing on the ball to make it 24-21. Plainville 1 point away here from taking set number 1. Jackson into the lineup on the front row for Plainville. Bethel with a nice jump serve, deep serve. See if the Cardinals can end it right here. TMP playing it across, hits the net, but it gets across now. TMP back set to Nelson. She gets it over. And that's another good hit by TMP, but Plainville able to play these up. Jackson gets it over. See if they can set her up, see if she can finish this off. Block at the net by Plainville, and it's good. Nice double block there at the net. I think that was Nelson and Jackson. Plainville takes set number 1 in a fantastic first set here to start us off. 25-21. We'll be right back here for set number 2 from Cardinal Gym. Plainville against TMP with MCL volleyball action. We'll be right back.
I'm Natalie, a cheerleader at Plainville High School. I enjoy cheering for the Cards, and I also enjoy seeing the stands full of fans. But if you are not able to make it, you can view home games on the Bird's Eye View on YouTube. Go Cards! Hi, I'm Natalie.
Welcome back here to Cardinal Gym as we get ready for set number 2 here between Plainville and TMP. This is JV action. We'll have varsity action here a little bit later this evening or this afternoon, depending on when this one gets wrapped up. Best of 5 action here with just the 2 teams. Coming up Thursday, we'll have Ellenwood and Victoria visiting Cardinal Gym. That'll be 3 home volleyball nights in a row, basically, not back-to-back in a row, but 3 rounds in a row as the Cardinals took on Thunder Ridge and Northern Valley last Thursday, won both of those. So they're coming in varsity-wise with a record of 2-2. And looking it up on Keisha today, it looked like TMP's coming in with a record of 3-7 as they must have had some tournament action along the way to get that many games in so far. So I think Plainville has some tournament action coming up here pretty soon at the Lacrosse Otis Bison tournament. And we're rocking and rolling. We're a few weeks in. Cardinals had a football game last Friday at Phillipsburg, and they'll be at home this Friday against Sacred Heart from Salina. So looking across here at the Cardinals, I'm trying to see who they have in there on the front row. It looks like Nelson, Lair, and Staub. Looks like Asherson in the back row. Let's see who else. Jackson's going to come in to the game and Finney. So that is your lineup here for set number 2 here. And Plainville will be serving first now. Bethel coming in for Jackson. Okay, everyone making sure that the books are straight. Hope you're enjoying this action on the Bird's Eye View. Normally don't cover JV action, but where they are playing right before the varsity action, we decided to, since we have our equipment set up already anyway, we're going to do that as well. And looks like we're going to have a little bit of a delay again getting things started here. Not sure exactly why. I think they're just trying to make sure they got the right numbers in. So we'll just double check that here. Cross-country team will be in action on Thursday at Stockton at the golf course. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on this evening. And Atchison with a good start with a good serve. And TMP is going to have to just play it across. So Bethel has it. And a quick hit over by Kinley. And back and forth we go. Atchison gets it to Bethel. Bethel playing it up to Lair. Lair hitting it back to the back corner, but a good play there by Seib. Good swing there. We saw that in the first one. Lydia Balthazar, number 16. And TMP gets the first point of this one. And going back to serve for them is number 9, Kendall Seiler. Coming in for TMP is Brinley Gerbert, number 15. And a good long serve. Finney has it, gets it over the, oh, that was a tough one. Those are always tough when they're right up there at the net. But TMP comes away with a point there, and they have a 2-0 lead here early in set number 2. Nice high hit there. And Cardinals get it across. And I think it's going to, ooh, great hustle there. I don't know who all the numbers were on TMP's side, but great job there. Good swing there by Nelson, and he gets it over. Looked like that one was going to get blocked, but it's enough power behind that one to get it across. And Cardinals are on the board here, down 2-1. Looks like Gable coming in on the front row for Plainville. Hayden Staub back to serve for the Cardinals. Good serve coming across. TMP, oh, they played it backwards. And Plainville has tied this one up at 2 apiece. Staub with another serve. This time she drops a little bit shorter. She gets the ace. Plainville has taken the lead here in set number 2, 3-2. That was a nice serve. Just dropped it off the table there. TMP unable to react. And she places it again there. Not much spin on that one as it drops in. And again, Balthazar with that left-handed swing. Plainville gets this one, though. They get it back across. And TMP setting up over for Herman. Cardinals have it, though. Playing it up at the middle of the net. Gable gets it across. I hear the whistle. I didn't see what the violation was, but it's going to be point to Plainville, so we'll take it. Up 4-2 here. And Staub still serving for the Cardinals. This one coming this way. Good dig there by TMP, and they do get it across. The Cardinals will have a chance at a nice play here. Ooh, big swing there by Gable. See if TMP can get that one back into play, and they do. So Staub has it now to Atchison, playing it across to Bethel. Swing from the back line just a little bit short. TMP regains the serve. Gets back within one here. Herman going back to serve for the Monarchs. Good serve. You can just tell as the afternoon has worn on that both teams warming up here. Hits are a little more zip on them. We got a tie here at 4-4. And Herman will continue to serve for TMP. And that one's going to be an ace for Herman as they regain the lead, 5-4. Katie Herman, number 3, sophomore for the Monarchs. It's another good serve. Bethel able to get underneath that one. Cross court set to Gable, back corner. And TMP gets the play back in. I don't know how they did that one. That was a good effort there by number 9, Seiler. And Cardinals, too many hits there. It's going to be point to TMP. 6-4 Monarchs. Ooh, that one, another good zip on the ball there, but just a little bit low. It's going to make it 6-5. Plainville regains the serve, and back will be Hudson Bethel. She had some jump serve action going in the last round. Oh, that didn't need it that time. That had some good zing on it as well. Oh, that one's going to be wide and out, and Plainville ties it back up at 6 apiece. That'll be the third tie here in this one. Had 8 ties in that first set. Great first set between these two. That one's going to be an ace for Bethel. Plainville's going to retake the lead. That spin that they can put on that ball is just, it's crazy. You see that ball coming across, you think it's so easy to return it, but one little misstep and it's going to go sideways, just like that one did again. And if they get that one across, that will be tremendous, and they do not. So Plainville back up by 2. 8-6 here as Bethel still holds the serve for the Cardinals. Deep serve she goes. TMP having trouble. So Bethel having her way right now, 9-6. Cardinals up by 3. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here during this timeout, as it's just a 1-minute timeout. So again, talking about some of the things that are happening here at USD 270. Last Saturday, the cross-country team traveled to Hayes for the TMP Invitational. Had some good finishes there. Brylan Trump taking second place in her varsity run, and I think Brooke Hahn bringing home a medal as well in the JV run, if I remember that correctly. I had my information in front of me, and now I have lost it, so I'm going to dig that back up to make sure I get that correct. Golf went out to Goodland, way out to Goodland yesterday, and they were pretty successful, I would say. I'm going to pull that up as well. I know that we had a medal winner in the JV action, Lydia Widener. She came home with a medal and some other good finishes as well in the top 20 on both varsity and JV. So congratulations to them. They'll be in action again next week. I'll pull that up on the bulletin here in just a second and have that ready for you, hopefully during the varsity game. All right, Plainville has fought their way back and up by 3 here in set number 2. Again, if you didn't see the end of set number 1, Plainville takes that one 25-21 after 8 different ties. And again, we are waiting for the officials to get things rolling. So we'll just kind of wait here patiently. Looks like Hudson's over there waiting to serve. Wants to keep her string here going. And now both teams just kind of huddling up again. We've had a couple of these breaks here in this JV game. Hope you can make it out to Cardinal Field on Friday. They're going to be getting ready to put the new flag up. A huge flagpole down by the scoreboard on the football field. If you haven't had a chance to see it, drive by and see it, the flag will be hoisted up about 15 minutes before the game in a little ceremony that we'll have. But it's an awesome sight to see that flagpole down there. No missing it for sure at Cardinal Field. Cardinal Field ready to roll here again. Sacred Heart out of Salina coming in Friday night. They lost to Ellsworth last week. Cardinals losing to Phillipsburg. So both teams coming in looking for that first win of the season. Now the officials. The official has come over and talked to both coaches. So I'm not sure what the delay is. If there's, like I said, maybe there's something on the rosters that's incorrect or something on how they want to play this. We do not have that information. In the meantime, I did pull up my information on cross country from the other day, and it looks like Brooke Hahn took 12th in the JV race, and Brylan Trump ended up with 2nd in the varsity race. So congratulations to those two ladies, and I heard some good PR times going on. So congratulations to the cross country team as they get their season underway. And it looks like I think we're about ready to go here. Everyone's back out and ready to rock and roll now. And Bethel with the serve. This time side spin over here to the near side. Cardinals playing it up in the middle. Battle at the middle, won by TMP. So after that very long delay, TMP wins the serve back. And number 16, Balthazar, will be back to do the serving. I think she's the one that got the point there at the net as well. Left-handed serve, top spin. Atchison playing it across quickly. And there we go. Gable with a nice swing. Good dig by Balthazar. TMP, oh, those are ankle breakers when they hit the net. But Cardinals getting it across, and then they get in the net there, so it'll be another point to the Monarchs. They get back within one, 9-8. Deep serve. Nelson at the net. Oh, it's going to go wide, so that's going to be a point to TMP, and we're at 9 apiece. Fourth time this set that these teams have been tied. Bethel to Atchison, back to Nelson. And TMP has come back to regain the lead. They jumped out in this one early. And Cardinals have battled back. Now TMP has regained the lead by 1, 10-9. Ooh, good swing over there, but it hits the line bar there on the net. And that's going to be 11-9 TMP. So ever since that long delay, TMP has been in control of this one. Looks like we might have Kendall Ganung coming into this one. And TMP with the serve. Bethel up at the net. Nice swing there by, I think that was Gable, to get the serve back to Plainville. And the lead down to 1. We have a lot of girls coming across here, so they're waiting for them to get across before they allow the serve. Nelson back to serve for the Cards. Good serve. That one's going to be an ace to get it all knotted up at 11 apiece. Okay, ready to serve again is Nelson. Another good serve. Good dig there by TMP. Great battle at the net there by Atchison. Now Staub has it in the back court. Cardinals are going to have to be quick here. They get it across, but it goes wide. TMP back up on top, 12-11. Lang with the serve for TMP. Plainville playing it up in the middle. That's Jackson getting it across. Quick tip over by the Monarchs. It's going to be point to Plainville, as we had a violation there at the net. 12-12 now the score. Good serve there by Gable. Battle at the net. Jackson just goes up and swats that one back, but the Monarchs able to play it in. Nelson has it to Atchison. Cross court to Staub. Good swing on it. Good play by Balthazar. Now TMP having trouble, and they're going to finally get it across. Gable gets it back up to the net. Bethel gets it across for Plainville. Now TMP will set up again over here on the side. Good swing over there. I think that was number 21, Avery Montgomery. I'll double check that number here in a second. It is Montgomery. And she hits it down the line and allows TMP back up by 1. And Atchison gets it across for Plainville. TMP playing it up at the net. Oh, there's a good job by Kinley Atchison just to go up and get it. Good job by TMP to get it back. I thought that was going to be a point for Plainville, but TMP gets it back across. Good swing, good dig there by Bethel. Boy, these girls are playing really well on both sides right now. Cardinals with a quick dig, quick tip over there by Nelson. And it's a point to the Plainville Cardinals. Tie number 6. Back to serve is Chloe Jackson for Plainville. Ooh, good hit there by Furman. And TMP now back up by 1, 14-13. And it looks like coming in right now for TMP to serve is 26, Alexa Seib. Good deep serve. Bethel, no problem with it. To Nelson, cross court to Lair, going to go down the line. TMP playing it back in, and they do get it across. Now Finney to Nelson, back set to Atchison. She has to hit it over her back to get it across, and she does. Good play by both teams here. Cardinals playing it across. Ooh, what are we going to call there? I think that's going to be a point to Plainville. Good job just staying after it on that one. And Atchison with the serve, little jump serve action going on there. Quick tip, ooh, that was a quick play by number 4, Wassinger. Caught the Cardinals sleeping on that one. 15-14, TMP up by 1. Kendall Seiler back to serve. I said Wassinger on that last hit. I think it was actually Seiler. High serve. Bethel has it. Back set. Quick hit by Staub, and it's good. Okay, we had 8 ties in that first set. We just hit 8 ties for this one, and we're only at 15-15. Gable coming in for the front row. Hayden Staub serving for Plainville. Oh, dropped it over the net. Those are so tough. Swing by TMP, and that's going to be a violation on Plainville. So TMP back up by 1. So again, we got another set here that's just going to go back and forth, back and forth. Katie Herman up to serve for the Monarchs. Cross-court serve's going to go wide. And we are tied up again at 16. And Bethel back to serve for Plainville. See if she can get on a run here. She had a pretty good run in that first set. Deep down the line. It's going to go long. 17-16 TMP. And back to serve will be Lydia Balthazar. Well, we got a whistle, stop a play there. As we had some Lady Monarchs coming into the game. All right, now we're ready to go. Deep serve. And that's going to be an ace for TMP. Plainville unable to get on that one, so now it's 18-16 Monarchs. Cardinals playing up Jackson with a nice deep hit. A little too deep on that one. And TMP has gone up by 3 here, 19-16. And we have a timeout by the Cardinals. So we're going to take that timeout here, get things kind of regrouped here. We'll be right back here for some more volleyball action here at Cardinal Gym. Lydia Balthazar at the serve. TMP up by 3. Plainville playing it up quick. Gable with the quick hit down the line. And Plainville regains the serve. Down 2 now, 19-17. Nelson back to serve for the Cards. Good serve. Oh! TMP did the only thing they could, just kind of get underneath it and hit it back, and it went right to the open spot. And they're back up by 3. And coming in to serve is Lang, Ashlyn Lang. She gets it over. Good dig there by Ashton, but Cardinals unable to make a play on it. 21-17. TMP with the lead. Looks like Bacon into the lineup here for the Cards. Deep serve. Staub has it. Playing it up in the middle. Nice swing on it over there by Gable again. TMP mishits that one. Cardinals needed that to regain that serve, and it'll be Gable going back to serve for Plainville. Oh, good topspin serve. That one's going to be very tough to stay in play. And we'll call that one a good old-fashioned ace for Gable, 21-19. Good dropped-in serve. TMP having a little bit of trouble. They do get it across. Now Plainville will have a chance to set something up. They do to Staub. She gets it down the line. Good playback there by Lang. And TMP just has to get it across. So the Cardinals, Bethel, good hit there. Hill on the inside there making that set back to Bethel. And it is 21-20. Plainville has battled their way back here. I think that's correct. I've double-checked the scoreboard. Yeah, 21-20. Ooh, great serve there. Great return by Lang. And TMP again just going to have to play it over. Bethel gets it up to Hill. Hill playing it up to the middle. Nice job there, hanging back. Plainville just needs to get it across. Staub plays it over. Now TMP from the back line. They get it across. Playing it up again. Quick hit by Asheson. And both teams not wanting to give this point up. And TMP hitting it into the net. Makes it 21-21. That is tie number 10 in this set. And Gable still with the serve. Oh, she goes left side. I thought that one was going to go wide, but TMP made a play on it. Cardinals will take that point. 22-21. They are up one here. Again, they won set number one in this, what should be a best of five. I was hearing that they were going to go best of five on both of these. So Plainville battling back here to go up by one here after being down 21-17. Now they're up 22-21. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back after this short intermission. Plainville has battled their way back to get up 22-21 after being down 21-17. Gable with the serve. She's been giving TMP fits, and she continues to give them fits as Cardinals go up by two here, 23-21. See if she can serve this one out and give the Cardinals a two-set lead here. Good deep serve. TMP making a little bit better play on that one, and they do get it across now. Plainville with the setup here. I think that was Atchison. Holy smokes, did she put a whop on that one. 24-21. She came out of nowhere. I didn't know that one was going to make it across, and it did with some fire and smoke, and TMP could not return it. 1 point away here. See if they can get it. Nice play in the back. Oh, Plainville let that one fall. And it's 24-22. Plainville still just 1 point away here. Remember, they won the first one, 25-21. Served by Montgomery. Bethel has it. She's going to go ahead and hit it over. Quick hit there at the net. And TMP unable to make a play at the net. 25-22. Plainville takes set number 2. Well, they're going to shake hands, so maybe they're just doing best out of 3 on this one. I thought they were doing best out of 5 on both. So surprised as you are, as I am. So we'll see what we got coming up next year. It should be varsity action between TMP and Plainville. I'm going to wait here just for a second to make sure that is correct. And then we will get started here for that next round. I'm sure they'll give them both a break here to get warmed up. So great job by the Plainville JV Cardinals as they take that one in 2 sets, 25-21, 25-22. Nice job, ladies. We'll get ready for the next round here in just a moment.